Hi guys, Iron Cameraman here. Today we have a very interesting video. In addition to telling you what you can expect in part 2 of episode 73, you'll also learn some secret information. One of my subscribers found such a cool detail that I couldn't keep quiet about it. To be honest, before his post, I had no idea what there was to say about the next part. However, when I found out this information, I decided to research it from a different angle. This led me to some pretty sad conclusions, and you can probably already guess what I'm talking about by seeing this picture before the video starts. I want to warn you right away that this is a fake leak. But even with that in mind, it still contains another secret that I'll tell you about a little later. So be sure to put like and watch the video to the end without rewinding so you don't miss anything important. If you've already put like and you're ready for some fun, let's get started. I'd like to talk about the most obvious first, which is what will definitely be in the sequel to episode 73. Judging by the last scene, there will be a legendary face-to-face battle with the main villain. I will remind you that Gman is a very cunning character, and many times he has successfully managed to slip away from a straight and fair battle. So I specifically revisited all the recent episodes where he also faced the Titans, and I found a very interesting pattern. I noticed that every time the Titans fought him or his fake, there was some sort of number magic going on. The thing is, exactly 8 episodes ago, in episode 65, we saw a battle between the two Titans and Gman. And you won't believe it, but if you go back 8 episodes, it's 57. And that's the episode where Gman was present again. In that episode, as you may remember, only the Cameraman Titan stood against him. And only at the end did he manage to free the Speakerman Titan. And if you go back 8 episodes again, you get 49. And in this episode, Gman is also present, but as you might have guessed, he didn't face any Titan there. Funny enough, I decided to try to go back 8 episodes again and came across 41 episodes where TV Man Titan first appeared in the show. And this is the exact Titan that Gman had a battle with in episode 47. And I think you've guessed the pattern I'm referring to. It's no secret that Dafouk loves cycles and tries to write the plot of his series in such a way that plot climaxes don't happen randomly. And based on this example of such a cycle, it turns out that starting with episode 49, every 8 episodes more and more Titans came out against him. And here we have the most important meeting in 73 episode, where all 3 Titans have already met him. And now let's think logically, what will happen in the end after such a meeting? To answer this question, we need to understand what the idea behind a character like Gman is. Notice that of all the villains in the series, he is the longest lived, and he constantly has a plan for any case. The coolest such occasion was in episode 65, when it turned out that there had been a fake version of him all along since episode 60, you could tell by the size of his lasers. And in what way he will cheat this time, we can only guess. But let me now give you a couple of options on how it could happen. For example, I don't rule out a plot twist like the one with the scientist in episode 67, where Gman will be able to get out of his mecha robot, and it will turn out that he, like the scientist, is actually not a large size. Or even more shockingly, he may not be a toilet at all, but a human being, just like Secret Agent. After all, he can speak normal human language and controls a huge race. So with Boom telling us that we're not ready for the future of the series, this possibility shouldn't be ruled out. The second possibility could be a fake death. Yes, you heard me. In my opinion, at the moment, the best way for Gman to survive in the series is to pretend that he's dead, so that he can come back in one of the next episodes. And I think it will look so that even the audience will believe it. The thing is, since all sides of the conflict want to kill him, he won't be able to escape every time. Especially the TV Man Titan has repeatedly said that he won't escape this time. Anyway, Gman is no different easily, and he will have to implement everything well for his secret mission to be successful. And by the way, my next video will be about episode 74. Because I have a couple of equally cool observations, so if you want to know my version of the plot of episode 74, then subscribe to the channel so you don't miss my future videos. And now we're transported to the message from a subscriber that I talked about at the beginning of the video. I'll even say more, it's not just another theory, but rather an interesting mini investigation. It all started when he happened to come across an old Dafouk's video that came out 5 years ago. That video was in support of PewDiePie versus T-Series battle. But that's not the main point here. Let's focus on the description of that video. It says that Depeche Mode are brilliant musicians who have been writing very good music for over 40 years. Anyway, remember this detail. Dafuk Boom loves this band and listens to them. Now, let's move forward a few years. Dafuk Boom has been doing the Skibidi Toilet series for a long time by then, and here he is doing episode 59. My subscriber at this point remembered my analysis of that episode, where I said that in the shorts version of that episode, Dafuk changed the sound and added the song Never Let Me Down Again in there, again from the band Depeche Mode. Mind you, that song didn't come on until after the Titans arrived, and it was about friendship and not wanting to lose a friend again. And then he had a brilliant idea. He decided to find out what kind of music this same band, Depeche Mode, released on September 16th, 1985. Why September 16? I think you can guess, because that's the day Camerawoman had a flashback with Plunger in a scene from episode 73. And here's the most interesting part of the story. It turns out that Depeche Mode released a song called It's Called a Heart on this day. For those who don't know, I'll tell you that the lyrics in this song are about love. From this, we can conclude that Dave and Kathy were not just friends or co-workers, but were in love with each other. That's such an interesting lead, folks. If you want more such cool theories from my subscribers, you can go to my Discord server. The link is in the description. Well, now we are smoothly moving on to today's topic, namely we are talking about the TV woman. Everyone started to wonder if she died or not after Gman hit the fake scientist, where she was located with lasers. It seems to me, purely plot-wise, that if Dafuk Boom needs to further drive Camerawoman into sadness, it makes sense to kill her friend. After all, after losing her love, if she loses the TV woman as well, it will affect her a lot. There's a reason Dafuk revealed her story to us. It's probably being done for something. But in any case, it will be possible to bring her back to life, and simp Cameraman, who is in love with her, will most likely try to help with that. He's been gone from the series for a while now, and his return will definitely be in an improved form, as he would have been pumped up by now in that amount of time. And since he broke his legs, it's likely he'll be in about the same robotic form as scientist Cameraman was. So this TV woman situation could be considered another hint of the return of the much-anticipated character. Well, as for the picture you saw when you clicked on the video, I think you've already guessed what its secret is if you've watched my previous videos. But I still won't leave you without an exclusive today. The thing is that today I answered 3 questions from YouTuber Razmeak, and one of the answers contains interesting information about my channel and what you are about to see. So I highly recommend watching his new video. The link is in the description and on the screen. Bye.